I am really honored to be invited to mark the 75 years of independence for India. So on behalf of the Confederation of Danish Industry, I send my warmest greetings and sincere congratulations to your proud nation. India has become the world's second most populous country and biggest democracy, and is today one of the fastest growing economies in the entire world. That is a truly impressive feat and journey. At the same time, India has set ambitious goals to reorient its energy mix towards renewable energy and increase its energy efficiency. Denmark sees eye to eye with your ambitions. They have laid the ground for our green strategic partnership at the highest level of our country's leadership, who have seen the opportunities and seen the trust between our nations to be partners in this green transformation. The partnership is the first of its kind, and thereby in itself something very special. It proves the strong relationship between India and Denmark, and it builds on many years of dedicated and intensified dialogue and cooperation. We are proud and eager to cooperate and be part of the green transition in India, but certainly also around the world in cooperation with you. In DI, we highly value our close cooperation with the Indian business community at large, with our Indian colleagues at the Confederation of Indian Industry, and certainly the Indian authorities, especially also here in this country, in Denmark, with your embassy. We have a close and very strong cooperation that we value highly. We are happy to witness the increased investments done by Danish companies in India within energy, water management, energy efficiency, food tech, infrastructure, life science, just to mention a few. With that, we are proud to also help create jobs in India. Currently, more than 200,000 Indians are employed with our Danish companies in India. DI is also on the ground ourselves in your proud nation in India and has been there since 2008. Our offices in Mumbai and in Chennai offer tailored services to Danish companies and Indian companies and engage closely with our local partners there to build further on the cooperation and create specific results. The Danish business community has warmly welcomed the decision to resume negotiations for a comprehensive and ambitious trade agreement between the EU and India. We support that. We, from our side, will do our utmost to make sure that this agreement really becomes a reality and can be fruitful for India as well as for EU, our economies as well as businesses. I am personally looking forward to bringing DI and Danish companies even closer to the Indian business partners and to being part of our common journey towards a greener and necessarily greener future. So once again, my warmest greetings and congratulations. Thank you very much. Look forward to continue, as I said, creating results together. As I believe, as you say in Hindi, Dhanyavad.
My name is Flemming Besenbacher, and I am also the chairman of the utility Aarhus Water. And I'm very pleased here to be invited by the Indian ambassador here in Copenhagen to actually celebrate and commemorate the 75 years of independence of India here. I had the pleasure of joining the Danish Prime Minister on her state visit to India here, where she met with Prime Minister Modi. And I think it was fascinating as a Dane to see that the first international visit to Prime Minister Modi was actually from Denmark here with our Danish Prime Minister here. And as Mr. Modi said at that time, India have the scale and Denmark have the skills. I see a huge opportunity for further collaboration between India and Denmark, both within energy, but certainly within also water. As I said, I'm the chairman of Aarhus Utility, Aarhus Water, and also the deputy chairman of Water Valley Denmark here. Water is needed by all of us, and that's actually without any water, I mean, there's no life on Earth, but we're also very much relying on water on a daily basis here. Tap water for our homes, and at the same time have the wastewater actually removed in a clean and efficient way here. And there I see a huge opportunity for further collaboration between Danish companies, Danish universities, actually also utility organizations like Aarhus Water, and then many Indian partners here. So this partnership between universities, big companies, smaller companies, is actually the base for Water Valley Denmark here, where we combine all people in Denmark actually interested in actually creating a better world and clean water for all. And therefore I think the collaboration between India and Denmark, I see a huge opportunity there, bringing Danish technology to India and helping some of the big issues which we have, and also which Mr. Modi have actually put forward here in India, tap water to all Indians. So I'm really looking forward to get back to India again, to actually collaborate with Indian universities. When I was there, we signed a collaboration with Pune Knowledge Center here within water, collaborating further between Danish universities and actually also Indian partners within water here. So I'm really looking forward to come back again to India, elaborate further on this initial talk we had there when Prime Minister Frederiksen was there. I think from the Danish state is inviting many people also within the water technology to Denmark to further discuss how we can collaborate further in the future here. And I should also say, as chairman of Unleash, water is also one of the topics which we discuss in Unleash, and the fall of 2022 will bring Unleash to Acton Karnataka, and water will be an issue there where we'll have talents coming up with new innovative solutions within the water. So once again, thank you to the Indian ambassador here in Copenhagen for inviting me to give this small speech here, and I'm looking very much forward to the further collaboration between Danish and Indian partners within water. Thank you.
It is a great pleasure for me to commemorate India on the first 75 years of independence on behalf of all of Danish shipping. India is for us a trusted partner and extremely important market. It's in fact in our top 3 markets together with China and the US. And Indian seafarers and onshore employees make a valuable contribution to the business of Danish shipping. So it is a very important occasion when we are celebrating the 75 years independence of India. Let me in this short speech mention 3 of the areas where we work together with India to tackle some of the common challenges that we face in the global industry as we see it today. First of all, we have been combating the COVID pandemic together. We have shared a focus with India on keeping the markets open and have actually succeeded in keeping the global supply chains working, functioning throughout this pandemic. And especially regarding the seafarers who have been challenged throughout the pandemic because it has been very challenging to get on board and off vessels because ports have been closed, airlines have not been functioning. So we have made a special effort to cater to the welfare and well-being of the seafarers. In Denmark, we have made a crew bridge where we have been able to take Indian and other seafarers through Copenhagen and onto our vessels in Europe. Thank you for that. We are also very happy that India is leading the way in responsible ship recycling. Many shipyards in India are being upgraded to live up to the standards of the Hong Kong Convention, and India is leading the way through their ratification towards the entry into force of this important international convention that will bring up the standards and level throughout the world. So this is also an important issue there where we work together. And last but not least, India is focused on the green transition like Denmark is. We have huge experience in Denmark in building up offshore wind, both through production of wind turbines, but also the whole logistics. We have members setting up the offshore wind turbines. We have members transporting the engineers back and forth. And we look forward to supporting India when India is also building up this activity towards 2026. So there are many areas where Denmark and India work together in the maritime field. We have been doing that for the last 75 years, and we look forward to strengthen and build up this cooperation in the years to come. Warm congratulations from us.
Good. Hello everybody, my name is Azadi Ka Amrit. I'm working at FOS. I am the Senior Vice President for Global Sales and Marketing. Thank you very much for the opportunity and invitation to speak about our partnership between India and FOS. I hope that I can give some perspectives of our cooperation during the last 75 years and in the future. At FOS, we are producing analytical solutions for the food and agri-industry. We cover a number of segments. The most important is dairy, but also into grain, meat and coffee. Our history in dairy begins a lot in India with Operation Milk Flood, which is known as the Indian Milk Revolution. It was a massive dairy development program which was launched by the Indian National Dairy Development Board back in the 70s. In essence, this program transformed the milk production and nation in India to be the world's biggest milk producer. It's quite impressive achievement that India has achieved. Dr. Korea took a very important step back in the 70s, establishing the cooperatives. We know this very well in Denmark as well. Of course, we are working from different platforms, but we have some of the same ideas. And this changed a lot in India back in the 70s. So you can say, what is our role back in the 70s? The traditional payment methods was not in favor of the farmers back in the 70s. There was not really a good system for checking good milk quality and also to get the right payment for the good quality. So therefore, we together with the farmers, we decided to make a system and a measurement tool which could help to have the right payment and to secure good milk quality. And we developed at that time, together with the Indian people, the milk tester. And this was an affordable instrument which could be used in all places in India, especially in the rural places, in collection centers, for checking the milk quality. So therefore, FOS can with pride say that we were part of this Operation Flood back in the 70s. And by launching the milk tester, we ensured that we could have fair payment for the farmers in India, and we could also secure good milk quality. Today, you can say more than 150,000 Indian places are running or using milk tester. Back in 2013, we developed the second generation of a milk tester called Milko-Screen. And today, Milko-Screen is used not only for fair payment and also milk quality, but also to ensure that there are not being used any adulterants in the milk production. Adulterants can be dangerous for people if it's chemical produced and it's damaging the health of the people. Innovation is very important for FOSS, and we believe that we, by having a very close cooperation with the Indian collection centers, the big dairies in India, we can provide new good solutions which can help India to move into the next generation of milk production. And therefore, we have just launched new products in cooperation with a very important dairy in India, Amul, and it's FT3, which is a bench solution which can be used in the dairy laboratories, but also a Profos 2, which can be used in line in the milk production. FOSS has a mission which is to support the sustainable use of the planet's agricultural resources. This is important for dairy as number one, but also for grain, which is also a big agriculture crop in India. We know that the population of the world will be growing a lot the coming 10 years, and especially the middle class will be growing, and therefore there is a need to have good and safe products, food products, in the right amount. And therefore, we know that in 2030, we expect that around 9 billion people will be living on the earth. And especially the middle class will increase to about 5 billion, a double amount of what it is today. And therefore, there is a demand expectation, which is 60% off for food into 2030. We want to be a partner here in the solutions to meet the increased demand. And therefore, we strongly believe that our future solutions will support the food and agri industry to produce quality, to have fair payment, and ensure better production efficiency and reduce waste. Therefore, we believe that our collaboration with both the Indian government but also the industry in India is vital for continuing to secure the healthy foods and for the Indian people. And we are committed to continue this work. It has been fantastic for us the last many years, since 70s, and we are proud to be a part of celebrating the 75 years Independence Day of India. Thanks a lot for giving us the opportunity, and all the best for India and the Indian people.
Hello, my name is Jens Gammauf Madsen, and I'm the principal of the International Business College. We provide training and education for thousands of young people each year and help them gain traction in their careers in the world of business, administration, leadership and administration. For the last 4 to 5 years, we have been working with education and skilling in India in the crossfield between academia and skills training. And based on that experience, we're very happy to contribute to the celebrations of the 75th year of independence of India. Our own school is an academic institution with a high skill focus because we believe that having as well skills and knowledge from academia and practical skills will help you create value and make you more employable from your very first day in the workforce. During the time that we've been working in India, we have been working with this momentous initiative called Skill India that India has undertaken, which might be not only one of the most momentous and important educational programs in India, but in the world of today. We feel proud and are extremely happy to work with our Indian partners on Skill India, because Skill India, from our perspective, is not only something that will improve the economic situation of India, it will also improve the livelihoods and happiness of millions of people. Because skilling provides the competences and the skills that you need to be self-sufficient, independent, and perhaps even a more successful entrepreneur. So from our perspective, Skill India is one of the most important educational programs in the world today. And it also corresponds with the enormous effort that are put into Skill India. I think you see it when it comes to schools, universities, official government levels. The agreements made between India and Denmark is an example of the hard work made on a government level. The work that we do with schools is an example of the hard work at an institutional level to make Skill India a success. But we also think that this hard work is extremely important on all levels, because if the levels are not committed to cooperation and dedicated to skilling all of these young people, the young people will not get the successes and the skills that they really need to succeed in their own lives. The development of the Indian economy since the 80s has turned India into a more open economy. And I think the interesting thing for us going to India is that is something that we also see in the people that we meet in India. I think we as Northern Europeans and the Indians really work well together. We have more or less the same form of humor. We all enjoy a good laugh, but we're also on both sides quite ambitious about making professional skilling programs and making them work and making them succeed. So we have a lot of fun in India, and we really enjoy the openness that has been the result of the evolution in India over the last 40 years. Even in the 4 years that we have been in India, we have seen Indian educational institutions develop their mindsets as well. And I think that's very important when it comes to skilling. So this development, seeing skilling as something prestigious, something important in the mindsets of people, in the world of academia, for the students, in the workforce, is something that we've also been noticing in India, and it's something that we consider extremely important, because skilling is often considered the backbone of an economy. We look forward to being part of the continuous development into the implementation of Skill India. And on that basis, we are very happy to congratulate all Indians on the beginning of the celebrations of the 75th year of independence. And we also really look forward to being part of those celebrations. So congratulations.